Live? I don't know if we're live or not. Yeah, here we go. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry to leave you guys.
Down low. Here's Evans, and there's the whistle.
Drop foul, baby.
Leading shot blockers at the free spot. Kevin Durant is second, and of course Al-Farouq Aminu.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter.
I'm streaming. You guys are a couple seconds behind. It's kind of lagging, so I'm sorry for the lag.
Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, what? I was right there with him.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team and injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
Evans kicks to Davis. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Waiters. To the middle, here's Adams, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Crabbe kicks to Anderson. There's the dish to Evans. Tries from 10. It's
I'm trying too hard.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
And 3. No, we got this. We can take this back.
Collison. Roberson comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for King. Freak comes in for Ed Davis. Al-Farouq Evans. He's in a power forward. Alan Crabbe out there with McCollum. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Plumlee in at
Oh my God, I'm
and
so
let's
stupid.
Catch up with our sideline reporter.
That was such a bad move.
Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev,
oh my gosh, pass it.
Big factor.
Pass your boy a ball.
7 points, and he did some work at the line.
Pass your boy a ball. Pass your boy a ball.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player
that was
in
a
his
great.
next game?
Guys,
What is Durant doing? He's just dominating, bro.
To be a little worn down, but on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
McCollum.
Now McCollum.
Push him off.
A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Parked down low that time. He got the 3-second call.
That was stupid.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what
me.
kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offenses. Opponent scoring ranked 2nd in the league.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season. Clark averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Westbrook passes to Roberson.
Come on, go for something.
There's a screen by Kanter. Just 5 to shoot. It's Westbrook with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Plumlee with a screen on Westbrook. McCollum dishes to Plumlee. Now, here's Aminu. He's covered by Kanter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 9 points for Freak. The Thunder leading by 4.
Where are they timeout? I thought that was out on me. Tried to push him to the out of bounds. We can take this back.
The clock runs out.
Let's go! Hey! Oh! Let's go! Hey! Oh! Let's go! Hey! Oh! Let's
second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from. Look now
Come
for
on.
Portland. Evans is checked in for Myers, and it's Alan Crabb in for McCollum. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either
Ah!
or trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has...
Ibaka, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 12, and it's time for an injury report.
He told me he bruised his hip pretty badly, but thinks that he'll probably be okay. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Andre Robertson. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Waiters gets a wide open look. The Thunder with another miss.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft the guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook for that matter.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Waiters got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Inside, here's Evans. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And well, Portland had another strong season.
That should have been 11 points, bro.
Against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And a switch here also for Portland. Henderson's checked in. Payne kicks to Westbrook. Pulls up on the wing. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Thunder lead by 13. Anderson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Evans. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Oklahoma City with a change here too. Kevin Durant's checked in for Dion Waiters. Portland also making some changes. Freak comes in for Myers Leonard. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Lillard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
It hurts
And
so
they'll
much.
stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kevin Durant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
On the floor for Portland, Evans. He's in at the 4 spot. Crab is out
Trying
there.
to break
Brian
down my
Roberts.
butt.
And there's Chris Kaman.
I was
And it's
right there
Henderson
with
in
him
at the
in a
3,
good
the small
position.
forward. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Looks for Evans. Gets it to him. Soft touch off the glass.
And really a good job spotting his
Only
teammate
been
near the
11
bucket
minutes.
and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Payne. And
No!
Adams now top of the key. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And, Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here tonight. What was your mindset coming into this particular matchup?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Kevin Durant.
He had point guard numbers tonight, racking up those 8 assists. It was a really unselfish performance. He kept the D guessing all night.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie.
Okay.
Mr. Dom.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Come on with it. 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 Me and you getting it on, don't even throw it. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brothers, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What?
Actually, I'm gonna go play my point guard career, because I haven't played on that career in forever. So just might as well do it right now. Just kind of bored out right now, but I'm still gonna play for you guys. This is all for you. It's all for you! Curry! Or da! Da da!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it was never.
And the Nuggets is the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. A time
Kobe.
The
Yeah,
NBA
you can tell it's the old
2K
version
Sports
because it had
Sunday
Kobe
night
Bryant
action.
in it.
Delighted to have all of you with us
Yeah.
here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Keller. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Ramon Sessions. He's out there with Ray McCallum. Wilson Chandler out there with Nurkic.
You know what? He's really alienated himself from these fans. It's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it really is, Greg. You don't like to see that, but he made himself public enemy number one simply by comments that he made and some of his antics. Hopefully it's a learning experience for him.
The Nuggets trail by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the first. And that one's good. Sessions. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Evans passes to Anderson. Evans attacking. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you spend so much energy just to force.
Go scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And the Lakers definitely excited about their... Well, at least Kobe warned him, but Freakhand didn't know what he was in for. And some guys can handle it, and Greg, some guys can't.
And as we've seen over the years, Kevin, with Kobe Bryant, he drives a hard bargain.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Evans, he's in at point guard. Anderson is out there with Randall. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Bass. Anderson comes in for Young. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Freak subbed in for Russell. And then for Denver, Nurkic checked in for Hickson. Ray McCallum comes in for Barton. And Sessions subbed in for Moutier. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Nurkic a screen on Evans, and Sessions kicks to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Clarkson dishes to Evans. Kicks to Randall. Feeds it to Anderson. Here's Evans. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Evans has got 4 this quarter. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Screen by Fareed. Here's McCallum. Chandler, the pass to Sessions. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Sessions has got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Evans kicks to Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Stolen by Evans. The dish now to Clarkson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Sessions with it. Here's the 3. Can't hit. And so it's a close.
Well, Roy, a terrific first half for you. What's your
mind? Streaming because no one's watching.